Okay, today we are going to start with two-step equations. We took notes on these the other day through a video, but I want to kind of recap as we get into it, okay? Um, so two-step equations. Uh, Make sure you take notes on your own paper, okay? All right, so do these with me. We'll start with our first example, 5y plus 6 equals 31. So remember, I like to draw my line. Also, remember, this is what I'm trying to get by itself, that y. So I need to move everything away from it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move the 6 by doing the opposite, which is minus 6. Okay. That cancels. The 5y comes down. And then 31 minus 6 is 25. All right. Now I got it to a one step. Remember, I'm trying to get this by itself. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5. And then y equals 25 divided by 5 is 5. So that will be my answer. Okay. Let's look at another example. So that was example 1. This will be example 2. I have 12 plus 3x equals 27. Okay, again, draw my line. Remember, x is what I'm trying to get by itself. All right, so I'm going to move the 12 first. That's a positive 12, so I'm going to do the opposite, which is subtract 12. And remember, whatever I do on one side, I got to do on the other. My 3x comes down. 27 minus 12 is 15. Okay, and then my last step here, remember, I'm trying to get x by itself. So I'm divide this by 3. Whatever I do on one side, I got to do on the other. And I get x is equal to 5 because 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay. Let's look at another. So I have example 3, 5x minus 7 equals 18. Draw my line. Remember, I'm trying to get x by itself, so I have to move away. So this is a minus 7, so I'm going to add 7. Remember, what I do on one side of the line, I got to do on the other. That cancels. My 5x comes down. 18 plus 7 is 25. Okay. Now, again, trying to get this x by itself. So I'm divide by 5. Remember, got to do that on both sides. X equals 20. Excuse me, x equals 5. Sorry about that. X equals 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Okay. Example 4. 29 equals 2y plus 3. Draw my line. I'm trying to get y by itself. Okay. So I'm going to subtract 3. Subtract 3. That cancels. 29 minus 3 is 26. I bring my 2y down. Okay. Now again, trying to get this y by itself. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. That cancels. 26 divided by 2 is 13. There we go. Y equals 13. Okay. Now we're going to look at a different type, same thing, just a little different setup. Okay. This will be example 5. I have x over 3 plus 6 equals 10. And I do the same steps. Draw my line. This is what I'm trying to get by itself. Okay. So I'm going to move the 6 first. So minus 6, minus 6. That cancels. 10 minus 6 is 4. And I bring this down, x over 3. Still trying to get the x by itself. Remember, this bar here means that we're dividing. So the opposite of dividing is multiplying. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. Those cancel. So I'm left with x, which is what I want. And 4 times 3 is 12. Example 6. I have x over 6 minus 16 equals 5. Okay. So I will, again, draw my line. Remember, this is what I'm trying to get by itself. Okay. So what do I do first? I'm going to add 16 on both sides. Okay. That cancels. All right. 5 plus 16 is 21. And I bring down the x over 6. All right. Still trying to get x by itself. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 6. That cancels. X equals 21 times 6 is 126. Okay. We'll do 2 more examples. Okay, example 7. Y over 3 plus 7 equals 4. Okay. Again, try and get y by itself. Subtract 7. Subtract 7. Y over 3 equals negative 3 because 4 minus 7 is negative 3. And then again, I'm trying to get y by itself. This means divide. So the opposite of divide is to multiply. That cancels. I get y equals negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. So y equals negative 9. Okay. And then the last example here, have 13 equals m over 2 minus 5. Draw my line. Remember, I'm trying to get m by itself. So I'm going to move this 5 first. So I'm going to add 5. I'm doing the opposite. Okay. That cancels. 13 plus 5 is 18. I bring down my m over 2. Still trying to get that by itself. Okay. And so my next thing that I do here, I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. That cancels. 18 times 2 is 36. Bring my m down, and I have m equals 36. Okay. So what you're going to do is, and you can use your notes, you go to Delta Math again. Okay. And you want to complete your assignment. Okay. Let me know if you got any questions, and you can use your notes, of course. And just let me know if you got any questions. All right. Thank you.